Hello there. You probably stumbled onto our channel about metal detecting and wanted to see what we have as far as different items we found and different things like that. And I can understand that. I like looking at YouTube videos and watching YouTube videos that have folks digging different things and so forth and so on. But I just want to do our very first video with a little explanation of why we're doing the video in the first place. Um, I, as a young boy, my dad and my brother were tragically killed in a motorcycle accident when I was just two, so I never really knew them. Yeah, but I had an uncle that kind of filled in for a lot of different things, and he got me interested in a lot of different things. But one thing he got me interested in was metal detecting. Well, as I got older, I had one. I probably had a metal detector for about 20 some years now, and I decided to get it back out and mess around. Well, I quickly realized it was out of date. So I got me a Garrett AT Pro and started having a lot of fun. And I had some surgeries and thought, well, that'd be good for kind of therapy, physical therapy type of stuff as well. But anyway, we call our channel Family Treasures because at this time in my life, I got seven little grandbabies. The oldest is 5. And in fact, we just found out we got one on the way, so we're excited about that. But one thing I thought about doing was trying to pass on this hobby to all my grandchildren, even my children. I'd like to see all our family going out and doing this together as a family activity. So that's why we call it Family Treasures. It's really, for us, it's about God, family, and country. All our family, my immediate family, my children are big patriots and so forth and so on. But anyway, that's kind of how this whole process got started. I thought also I'd kind of show you some things I found kind of along the way before I really got going or doing the videos. But I wanted to have the first video or the first episode to include this. My whole goal is, folks, and you can cheer me along and help me, is to get all my grandbabies out doing this. In day and age which we live, a lot of them will go out and or go stay in, I should say, play video games and so forth. But my whole desire is to get the whole family out and doing something together and spending time together. And this is really fun to do that. So far, what I've done is I've been able to get two of the child's type metal detectors and buy them for the two oldest. Both of them, one's just about 5, the other is, as I said already, is 5. But one of the things I've done or decided to do is, if I find something nice and I can sell it, I'm going to sell it and the whole reason is to get detectors for all the kids, and even my children. When I say kids, I should have said grandchildren, but my whole desire is to get any one of them a metal detector, a nice one. And so I've got two child's detectors, and I found a gold ring in the park, and thought it was junk at first, but after I got to studying, it said 10kp, and I thought that P meant plated, but come to find out it meant proof. And then I saw some initials which I thought were the initials of the person maybe that lost or had it or whatever, and I found out that was the certification for the diamond chips in it. So anyway, I was able to sell that, not very, very much. I got $50 out of it, and I was able to buy the detector. And so, I'd like to do that, and then after that, of course, keep a hold of everything and that we have and just pass it down. But I thought I'd just take this first part of this first video and show you some things that I found and kind of get us up to speed. I've only been doing it now about 8 months or so, I guess, and something like that, I guess. I can't remember when I started. It was back last summer. It's February now. Well, it may have been late spring. I can't remember. I'm horrible about remembering dates. But anyway, I have a little room out in my shop. We have a little business. I had a little side room that I thought, I'm going to turn it into a little display room to display things, and so I'll just get you here and take you out of this contraption. And then what we would do, I'll turn you around and you can see some of the things that I've gotten so far. But I want to get everybody's, finds and their little treasures and stuff, and stick it out here. And we're going to display. I'm going to try to get some better lighting. Right now, you can see I got this light here because it's so dark in here, but I have the, the desire to get all kinds of lighting and lightings for each of the display shelves and so forth. But let's get to it and show you some of the stuff, and then I hope you'll stay and watch our video. And then, like I said, I just want to do this to, get the children excited about seeing themselves on TV, and then get them excited about doing it and pass something down. And then, I thought with the YouTube we could also, record our finds for posterity, and something that they can look back on and enjoy hopefully one day. So let's get started. I don't want to make the video real long, so I gotta get going here. All right. So I hope the lighting is good enough. Metal detectors over there. Got the AT Pro. Hold the thing steady there. I really like that detector. I said when I first got started, I just used an old one I had for like 20 some years, but I got going again, bought that, and really good detector. But I also got the Simplex, and I've really enjoyed that. And that's the old detector I started with. But man, these people that's been doing it 20 years or whatever, more steady and know a lot more, probably will argue up and down. But man, that gets deep. I really like the ergonomics of it, if it makes sense to you there. But I mean, it's finding stuff deep, and I just enjoy it. Got the big coil, and I don't know. Like I said, it's working for me. So anyway, the shells I'm going to put, if I haven't said it already, I don't know, I'm going to put lighting on each one of these, and then I'm going to designate each one for one of the grandkids that gets started doing it and enjoys it. I'm not going to make them do this, but I hope they enjoy it, and so that's where we're at. Just going to give you an idea of what we found already. Set this light down. It's so dark in here. Like I said, I got to get some different lighting, so bear with me here. Set that right there. All right, got that's all pennies. That's both copper and the zinkers. And then this is all my clad. Now I've got rid of some of that, just giving it to the grandbabies. But that's all clad, like nickels and above. This year I'm just starting these. That's more clad nickels and stuff, and more of the pennies. I think that's wheats there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to keep track of the whole year. So that's why I'm going to start putting them in there. That way at the end of the year I can kind of do a little wrap up for the whole year. I found this. This is a, whoops, dropped it. This is a harmonica reed. I found that. And an old horseshoe and part of a lamp. I think it's part of a oil lamp. That was by some 1860 or 1830s by the Trail of Tears, just at a field there, farmhouse. But anyway, let's go through that. Just some tokens, some Chuck E. Cheese's, some keys. Found quite a few keys. Got those. This is an old, I don't know if you can see it or not. This is in the video that you're going to watch here at the remainder of this. I put it together, but it's a real old master lock key. Found those keys. I found the Barlow out there. I didn't get that on video. You're going to see here in a little bit the rest of the video. It was at the fairgrounds, and this was found at the fairgrounds. And just some old fairgrounds are not longer in use. But anyway, that's that shelf. Got some buckles. There's that part to the lamp, oil lamp, and some of this stuff I have no idea. Some buttons that I found here. There's some old, that's some jewelry. Had a little cat thing, and it hung from that there. It's hard to kind of tell. That there I didn't get on video, but I also found this at the fairgrounds. It's some silver. It's of course Roosevelt, and then this is on video. It's white, but I couldn't even tell it was a mercury dye or silver because it's so black. It's still black. I couldn't get none of that off of there. That's another little piece of jewelry of some sort, handle. And some of this I don't know, but here's old pocket watch I found in town. That's from the 1800s. This is part to a stove, a wood burning stove, and found that over here where I found by the 1830s Trail of Tears. But anyway, that's the ornate piece on the very top of the stove, and I just cleaned it because I wanted to see what it looked like with the brass, but it's shined up really pretty. All right, going up here. Some of the stuff I just got up here. This is some old cream, some kind of hand cream that we found. It's pretty neat. It's way back in the 1900, early 1900s, and just I found this recently in a curb strip. Little brooch of some kind. I think it went like that. Had a little metal pin. Found this behind my house, gold plated. Man, I thought that's the first one of the first nice things I found, but it was right behind my house. Found this at the park with that gold ring I mentioned that I hawked. Just some more jewelry. Found that at a beach. There, a little earring. Just some trinkets here and there. Really good at finding lighters. Found a couple Zippos and that Bronson or whatever them are. I forget now if it's Bronson or what have you, but I have found 3 flip lighters that come from the 1800s or the 1830s Triliteers place where that field was. A bunch of bullets here, bunch of spoons, some of this. So I think that was one of my first. Yeah, that was my first Indian head penny, and that I found and dug up. And some of this is just wheat. I think that's a wheat that I found. And then I found this war nickel out there at the fairgrounds, and it's not also on video, but anyway, I found some military buttons, general service. Found two of these behind my house, and then I found one in our local town in a lot. But they're all about the same, just. Oh, that one's not it. Where's it at? There's the other one. That's another general service. Old Mopar key thing. I found some parts to the Monopoly game. Some of this that's a old GE, some kind of piece of metal. All my cars, toy cars I found, Hot Wheels, different things. And so that's kind of just a little quick thing. I keep a little thing for all, some junker stuff and all little trinket stuff right there. But that's pretty well basically it. Found this in the yard. Found like 2 of these. It's a little cookie cutout thing. Not a whole lot, but just kind of wanted to get it on video and document it. Like I said, we're going to try to fill up this room and put each of the grandkids give each one of them a shelf. And, found that little thing there. If anybody knows what that is or what that stands for, it says AEC. And I looked and looked and looked and never could figure out what that was. So I don't know if anybody out there in the YouTube world found a little gun, a little toy cap gun. Just trying to see if I missed anything that maybe it would interest people. But all right, well, that's it for in here, and Lord willing, like I said, I'll be showing you more as we get the shells and go along. But again, thank you so much for clicking on our channel. This gives you a little, reason why we're doing it, trying to, make it all about family. And again, we're calling it Family Treasures. We really want to, find some treasures together, but, really isn't, when you think about it, family is the greatest treasure. And so anyway, I'll get off here and enjoy the rest of the video. If you like our video, please subscribe and share it, and push the notification button and all that. I'm not positive on how all that works, but I'm gonna try to learn it as I go as well. But thank you again for clicking on. I hope that you enjoy what we find. I'll probably be posting a video, or we will be posting a video about once a month for now, till we can get more of the family going and so forth and so on. So I hope that you'll, would click that notification button and, subscribe. That way you can get it and won't miss it for that month. All right. And then as we get going, maybe we can do more and do maybe 1 a week or 2 every 2 weeks or something like that. But again, thank you again for just taking the time with me. And I hope that you really enjoy our videos to come. All right. All right. Channel. This is Family Treasures. And the whole idea is to find some treasures and get family out, get my grandkids out. Got 7 grandbabies, and wanting to get them all outside later in life. Their oldest is 5 right now, but just working at it. And as you can see, got something right there. There's the impression. In fact, I think we can almost tell what it is. Let's see. Let me put it down there. Zoom in a little bit and see if we can see what that impression was. I almost saw something there, I thought. I don't know. Kind of looks like a Lincoln because it's not very green that I can see. Let's try to figure this out. Last one wasn't though either, so I guess they don't mean a whole lot. It's got some crud on it that side. Let me zoom out there a little bit. Man, it's got a lot of crud on it. Oop. Get anything yet? Let me rub it up on my pants a little bit. You know what? I think we just got an old memorial. I'm not positive. Can you all see anything on there yet? Get it a little wet, see if I can scrub a little bit more of that off. Oh, yeah, I can't see nothing. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. I can't make nothing enough on there. Can you guys? All right, well, I'll get back with you. Maybe I can clean it up a little bit. All right, folks, got a positive ID. It would be looks like a weedy to me. I see Mr. Lincoln on that side there. I don't know if I got him turned the right way or not, but it's awful green, and I can see like the O for 1, I do believe there. Anyway, thank you for watching our channel, Family Treasures. Hopefully we'll see you on next hole, and hopefully it's good. All right, folks, my next hole, and got this signal. You can tell it's a weedy. 1 cent. Every time I go to film, I got a text or a phone call or something, notification. I don't know if you can see that very well. I'll try to clean it up later. Get you to wrap up. See if I can find a date. All right, see you at the next hole. All right, folks, welcome back to my channel. Been digging a lot, and I think I got something really nice. In fact, I think I'm correct. I might see it's a Walkin Liberty, but I am not for sure. We're gonna look at this together. I just popped it out. Let's see what we got. Come up like a, oh, look at that, folks. Look at that. Oh, my first big silver with the simplex. Man, was it screaming too. Oh, look at that. I am so happy. Oh, folks. These usually are hard to have a date, but of course I get a phone call right when I'm filming this. But man, I don't have my glasses on. Let me spray this up a little bit. Try not to wipe it very hard. Oh no, come on. Excuse me while I set you down there, folks. I had it turned off, that's why. Okay. Okay. Let's turn it over and see what we got. Out of juice here. See if I can lightly rub it and spray it off. Look at that. Walkin Liberty half. My first ever silver with the simplex. Oh, I meant get a date. Here, let me focus in a little bit. Or enlarge in. Let's see here. 1943 it looks like. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I'll catch you at the next hole. Hopefully it's as good as this. Okay, folks. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the last channel on that walking half, or that last video. I think I got a little excited. I didn't turn my phone on. I'm not for sure, but we'll check it out later. I got something else in the hole here. You can see it's kind of green. I don't know. We'll get it together. Is that Mr. Lincoln? I can't tell. It's awful green for... I guess that's just old stinking Lincoln or something. I don't even think it's a wheat penny. Let me zoom in. Alright folks, I'm going to have to get... Oh yeah, that's just an old memorial penny. It's awful green for being a memorial. Alright, catch you on the next hole. Thanks for watching. Alright folks, we're back. Got a pretty good signal here. Thought I'd try to live dig it. Kind of hard with one hand, but got the simplex. Pretty solid signal. All right, let's see what it is together. Alrighty, see if I got it out. Alright. Oh, there it is. Whatever it is. Like a some kind of door handle, or I don't know. Little window handle for an old car, you know, them little vent windows, or has a C on it, looks like. Maybe Cadillac. Who knows? Well, see you at the next hole. All right, welcome back, folks. I'm at the fairgrounds I mentioned a while back. Not a while back, last video, but I got something right there. And I can't tell what it is. The penny? What is that? Oh, is that a Merc? That's awful dark Merc. People are gonna get mad at me for... Yeah, I think I got a Merc. What is that? I can't tell. Don't get mad at me for rubbing it. I'm gonna zoom in, folks. I can't tell what I got. So, that side's toast. I think it's a Mercury. Looks like a Mercury dime. Yeah, that's a Merc. I see there. Okay, cool. Man. Yeah. I'll see if I can't get a date on it later, because I can't hold the phone. I don't got my glasses on. So thank you for tuning back into our channel. We really appreciate it. Oh man, Simplex is doing the job today, folks. All right, see you at the next hole. Hopefully it's as good as this one. Okay, this is my last hole. I found some couple pennies. There's one right there. See there? I don't know what we got. Looks like it's gonna be a weedy probably. Let me focus in. Oh, dropped it. Where'd it go? Go down to my keypad. No, there it is. See Mr. Lincoln. or I thought I did. It's green, so pretty sure it's going to be. Well, take that back. The other day I found a memorial that was just as green as could be. Never seen memorials come out of the ground like that. Well, my hands are freezing, folks. It's cold. And I just dropped it again. So dark I can't see. Try one more time. You guys see anything? Alright, well, I'm going to call it a night, I think. I'm going to try to swing around this hole one more time. This our little mini wrap up. I had a little mini hunt, and you saw me digging a couple things, and got about, I think, 6-7 memorials. Didn't bother showing them. And then also I had this, like, I don't know, it was probably about that long, about that big around. It was real heavy. It had mud all over it, and I didn't see what it was. It was too dark. I put it in my pouch, and I thought I put it in my pouch. I think it just fell out. I'm going to try to go back and figure out what that was. It rang real high, like in the 90s on the simplex, so I have no idea, but bothers the fire out of me. Then I dug that out of the ground. It took me forever to dig it up, and then, of course, you know how it goes. I lost it. Well, on my little mini wrap up here, I got a wheat penny. You'll see that in the video. This is a 1928. I know you probably can't see that. It's pretty toasty. Anyway, 1928 wheat. And then I got this crazy thing. I think it's a tent stake, but never seen anything like that. If anybody knows, you can sure drop me a comment in the comment section below. I'd kind of like to know. Oh, hey, you know what? I never did see that. It's got some writing on it. Easton, like Easton arrows. I used to bow hunt. I ain't bow hunted in a long time, but I know Easton. 70-75. I don't know. I don't think that's any kind of. Maybe they make tent stakes. All right, and the best find of the day was a Merc. However, I cannot get a date off of that, folks, to save my life. You can probably tell it is toasted. And sides just as like, in fact, you'll see the video. I don't wear my glasses when I'm out hunting because I can't. They fall and they slip down my face and just a bother. But anyway, it was so dark, not outside, but this was, that I thought it was a penny. Yeah, I didn't see any silver on it at all. I started rubbing it and everything, and glad it was toasted when I finished. But long story short of it is that I thought it was a penny. It took me a little while to figure out it was Merc. But anyway, yeah, that's what we have, and thankful for that though. I love the silver, and the old simplex sniffed it out, so it was a blessing to find that. All right, thank you for watching our channel, and hope that you'll like and subscribe and follow us, and hopefully we'll get you a new video out soon. Thanks again. All right, folks, welcome to the wrap up. All right, show you what I have here. I got some semi-precious. I have a buddy that scraps, and so that's what all that stuff there for, is for him to scrap. And then that is lead. That's all lead. I don't know. You know what we got? That looks like a pellet. And this is horseshoe. I was at some fairgrounds, and they're like aluminum, I think. You may know if they maybe racetracks later in the day use that. And then I got this. I don't know if this is a button or like a pewter button. Some of you that know pewter buttons, maybe you could put it in the comments below. I just kind of thought it was odd. I don't know if it's a rivet or what. Over here, Just some kind of latch. I don't know what this is either. I just thought it was kind of cool. It's got, feels like it maybe a hard rubber. It's hardened now. And this had some patina on it. It's kind of cool. I don't know if that's copper or what, a little rivet or something. I couldn't figure out what that was. Or this. Maybe you can leave comments in the comment section below if you know. I don't know what in the world. It's real heavy. And then I got, these are all memorials, but check this one out. Come on the ground like that. I don't know if it's been painted or what in the world, but man, that's the greenest memorial I've ever seen in my life digging. And then I found this window latch, something like that, maybe for like a vent window in a car, has C on it. Got that on live digging. Some of these things I didn't get on live digging. Not used to. Forget sometimes that I'm filming. A couple of latches was, or this was a surface find, but I went over it with the detector and then I found it. I just looked down and saw it. There's an old key. I can't figure out what this thing is. It's kind of weird looking. It's all rusted up. But that's how I found it. Got an old stainless steel spoon, and I'll maybe see if I can put a picture of this, because when I took it just right with the lighting, you can see it's got a line. This is an old master lock key. Got a line there. I think it says, if I remember right, it says Milwaukee, Wisconsin. All right. Can't focus. But anyway, I'll try to put a still up. I got some better close-ups of it. And I just checked that on eBay, and there was one on there for $8. I don't know who'd buy an old key. I guess somebody, huh? Couple Wheaties. Can't tell you what date. It's pretty messed up. My best finds right here. This is I do believe 57. I remember right, 57 Rosie dime. And then, of course, this baby here. 1943 Walkin Liberty half. Man, that was a great find. I'll never forget that. First silver with the simplex and silver. This here is maybe a little earring. I had a little danglies right here. I don't know. I'm gonna test it to see if it's silver, and I don't think it is. I think it's just silver plated. But anyway, that was the finds for today. And actually, this is a 2-day hunt. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and hope that you'll come back and be with us as we try to get the rest of my family out metal detecting. That's my goal. We're calling our channel Family Treasures, and the whole idea is to get all my grandbabies out doing metal detecting, get them out from, nowadays a lot of kids playing video games. I'm all about God, family, and country, and so it's a family channel. And so anyway, we will hopefully see you next time as we're out digging. Have a great day. All right, folks, welcome back to our channel. This is just a little addendum after the wrap up. Tested this little, I don't know if it's a little brooch. I think maybe an earring. Yep. Anyway, didn't think it was silver. I thought maybe it was silver plated, but see, it may have some more danglies right there. Anyway, I tested it, and on that acid test, if it comes back red, it's like 925 sterling, and then if it's brown, I do believe it's 75%, and then green is 50%. Well, this came up green, so I don't know if that means it's, plated or how that works, but anyway, just want to let you folks know. I found out a couple of the pennies as well, those Wheaties. One was a 41 and one was a 52, and I thought I'd mention that, the couple that was in the wrap up. And then this, I don't know why I didn't think about this. It dawned on me afterwards. I think that's a tub or sink handle for cold, for cold. When I first dug it up, I kind of thought that it was maybe one of those little latches for on the older cars that had, those little vent windows. That's what first came to mind. But then I got to thinking about it, and that's probably what it is. It's a little uh, latch for a or a handle for a tub or sink. But anyway, I just thought I'd share those things with you and let you know. All right, thanks for watching our channel. I hope that you'll hit the like button and subscribe and keep watching. Again, if you're not familiar with our channel, our channel's called Family Treasures, and I got 7 little treasures that are my grandbabies, and started metal detecting about 7, 8 months ago. Had one for a long, long time, probably over 20 years, but just got serious about it. Had some knee surgeries and thought I needed to get out and work my knees and different things like that. But thought also I could get my grandchildren out and get them out later in life or as they get older. The oldest is 5, and I just want to not see them play video games. Plus, give them something that they can enjoy. This is a great hobby. My uncle, when I was a little, got me interested in it, and so that's kind of what I like to do. Get the whole family maybe doing it, and so as I continue on, I'm gonna keep trying to get them involved, my whole family, as many as I can, my kids, and then just hopefully find some good stuff along the way, save some history. I love history, but this channel is going to be a family channel. It's going to be, my philosophy is God, family, and country. And so anyway, again, I just welcome you to come back and again like, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy our videos. Well, have a great night and may God bless.